Fox 56 News Chief Medical Contributor Dr. Ryan Stanton is once again with us in studio.
This time, he's focusing on AI doctors. Are they going to take your job?
Well, there's a chance at some point. I think we'll talk about that a little bit. Emergency medicine is actually the area they struggle the most right now just because of the undifferentiated care. But who would you trust to be your doctor? And what would you think if the doctor wasn't even a doctor or potentially even real?
No, thank you.
I would hate it.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not interested.
Well, that's actually where we're going right now because AI is rapidly making its way into healthcare, and some companies right now are testing AI-powered primary care models where patients interact first or sometimes entirely with a chatbot instead of a physician. AI can already summarize medical records, suggest diagnoses, identify medication interactions, and even help interpret imaging studies. The technology is improving quickly, but it raises an important question. Would you be comfortable if your doctor wasn't actually a doctor or even a real person? The reality is that AI has tremendous potential to improve healthcare by expanding access, reducing wait times, and helping clinicians manage routine problems more efficiently. But medicine is much more than matching symptoms to a diagnosis. It requires clinical judgment, recognizing subtle warning signs, understanding emotions, and building trust with patients and families. For now, I see AI as a powerful tool that can support physicians, but not a replacement for that physician interaction. The best future is likely one where AI helps doctors spend less time at computers and more time with the patients, while AI works in the background, writing notes, summarizing charts, and assessing subtle signs and risks. As these symptoms become more common, patients should know when they're talking to AI, understand its limitations, and always have access to qualified healthcare professionals when it matters most. So, again, right now, there's companies out there that are doing this already. If you sat in front of it, that interaction, not being a physician, and the question is, one, who's responsible? Two, how much it understands? Three, does it hallucinate, which is the big issue now? And then four, how much exposure should there be to the public when you're seeking help?
It scares me because I know with AI and a lot of other things too, you can kind of lead it. Don't you feel like the way you phrase a question, it can elicit a certain response, and I would be afraid that it would do that in this case, that it might not be accurate.
Or like when I go to the doctor, I appreciate you, Dr. Stanton, but I get so nervous and I work myself up so much that that emotional component of being with the physician helps that I feel like I wouldn't get with an AI doctor, especially because if I'm hyping something up and they lead with that, then they might hype it up and I'll just get even more worried.
Right.
There's a lot of potential that's out there. It's going to work very closely, hopefully, with the physicians. The key is doing it the right way to make sure that we still have that human piece of healthcare as well as the technology that supports what we do.
And how many times have we heard people say, Google MD is a
Oh,
dangerous road to go down?
And we're already seeing in our healthcare setting, and when I'm at work tonight, we're going to get the same thing, is where people coming in saying, this is what ChatGPT told me about this situation. And it is a lot of times getting people back to where the realities of what they're dealing with. So right now with AI, it is the quality of what goes in is a lot of times the quality of what comes out. It can be very helpful, but right now it's got a long way to go.
You're always high quality.
At least B game at best.
He's an A+. He's an A+.
We'll be right back with the forecast after this.
You're watching Fox 56 News, our home, your news.